Good morning and welcome to another in the Glenn's video vlog cycling series. Today we're off on an overnight trip. It's a beautiful day. We're heading from Blackheath over towards Jenolan Caves Road, towards Jenolan Caves. Bit of a loop, staying overnight out that way. I'll give you some more details as we head along, but right now it's helmet on, get into it. Hello and back again. Just made a start heading alongside the railway line at Blackheath. There's a section of access for walking and hiking that you can drive along. You can drive all the way through to Mount Victoria. And technically, the middle section you can't drive on, but cyclists, I believe, are allowed to go. The locked gate is no longer locked, so I think it's a free-for-all. So that way we avoid the highway. Come out at Mount Vic, along the road briefly there, turn off towards Bell, and then do the same thing. There's a sort of a four-wheel drive access road running alongside the railway line from Mount Vic towards Bell, and we head along there until we turn off and head down into the valley, down towards Hartley Vale. So quite looking forward to that. It's going to be about 14-15 degrees today. It'll be about 10 degrees at the moment. It's about 10:30. I've already been to work today, believe it or not, and then driven up. So yeah, just a brief overnight trip. We'll see how I go with the cold. It's meant to be about 2 degrees. We'll see how my kit holds up, and a little bit of a possibility of rain tomorrow, but I don't think it'll be too much. Anyway, looking forward to it. Happy days. The old toll cottage, 1819. Back onto the main road. So just heading along the Darling Causeway from Mount Victoria to Bell. So we're just alongside the railway line again, and then the main road's just next to us. Quite nice views over the valley below. I had to make a minor detour around some railway workers, a little stretch that I wasn't technically supposed to be on. I had to turn around anyway because it was a bit hard to get past. There's a fallen tree across the where all the conduits and everything run. But they're doing a bit of track work today, it appears. But yeah, quite nice gravel along here. In the section at Blackheath through to Mount Victoria is quite a lot of railway ballast in parts, and quite bouncy. Appreciating the 47mm wide tyres that I've got on these days when I'm all loaded up. It certainly makes for a comfier ride. Just riding down Hartley Vale Road now. I've ridden up it before and it's quite steep, so on the brakes the whole way down. It's pretty rough, the road surface. Just seen some climbers, which was nice. Oh yeah, bump, bump, bump. Yes, this is a really nice little way to get down into the valley, across the top of the range past Mount Vic. If you don't want to go on the highway, there's limited opportunities. So we won't be coming home via Mitchell Pass, we'll be coming home by Burkhoffers Pass, which will be good. And this is a nice way to get to where we're going by avoiding the main road. We'll head back across through Hartley Vale and across to Hartley, cross over the highway and then head along Jenolan Caves Road to Hampton, and then on a bit further from there. Yes, yeah, a nice day. well, all set up. That took a little bit of time. Glad I bought the camping chair because there are a few leeches around. Although I seem to have sorted that out by setting myself up in this more barren zone. Yeah, going to do some dinner in a minute. What do we got? The Camper's Pantry lamb casserole. I'll let you know how that goes. Also bought a bottle of 2021 Riddoch Shiraz. Might have a bit of a pre-dinner drink shortly and read my book. I've got Too Easy, isn't that appropriate? J.M. Green, Australian author. Yeah, pretty good day all up. I have to say, quite uphill to get up here. I'm in Jenolan State Forest. I've just camped sort of in a mystery zone. Could have gone to Black Range Campground, but you know me and people. I was concerned there could be people there, so this is quite nice. Bit of serenity. Yeah, pretty worn out by the end. I mean, I did work this morning. Drove up the mountains, and that's probably only 55k or so to here, but quite uphill. Once I got down into the valley, I think tomorrow it'll be quite downhill until I turn off to go the sort of sideway through, turn off at sort of Lowther and head through the Canimbla Valley, and that's rolling hills, really pretty. Quite steep hills and things. Head down to the Cox's River there. Probably not much of a view tomorrow because there'll be fog and mist and stuff. There's a cool change coming through. Probably only 2 degrees tonight. But it was beautiful this afternoon heading along the ridge there, this sort of plateau, and some really nice views through the Canimbla Valley. You can see for miles and miles. It's great. Had a coffee at the Hampton Hotel, which has a wonderful view. Probably not the best coffee I've ever had, but sort of hit the spot. I was feeling a little flat, and it was that sort of time of day, 2:30. Yeah, so I'll do dinner shortly. Already poured myself a glass of wine. So I might just have a bit of a read, and then we'll do dinner in a little bit. Actually, haven't read any of this book yet, so I don't know. If I stayed awake all night, I might get through it. I have phobia of running out of reading material, so I saved this one specially. Well worth bringing. Catch you later. Let's come to the boil. Turn that off. So what do we got here? See in there? Lamb casserole, eh? Well, this could be interesting. Alright, we'll seal that up. Now we need to wait 10 minutes. I can tell you about Camper's Pantry. It says about us. Camper's Pantry is an Australian-owned and made freeze-dried food manufacturer based in Tasmania. Our goal is to source premium local produce and bring lightweight, nutritious, clean and tasty food for your next adventure. Well, we'll see how that goes. Well, I've opened it up. Lamb casserole goodness there. I have actually made a slight error of judgment because I probably put closer to 400 mils in instead of 300 mils. But there you go. Looks all right. Lamb casserole with a bit of pasta. And quite tasty. Bro, good morning. Well, pretty cold last night. My feet were a bit cold. The rest of it was all right. Hung around in bed a little bit. It's a bit showery. There was a 40% chance of showers forecast yesterday, but 100% chance of having fun. Get packed up shortly and get on the road. Just a little bit sprinkly. Have decided not to have a coffee. Warming myself up with a hot chocolate. And I've got some, what have I got? Some custard and some 2 fruits for breakfast. And then we'll continue on. Got to pack up the tent yet. Nice. Yeah, got to pack up the tent yet. Everything will be a bit damp. I'll have to do a bit of sorting when we get home. Anyway, onwards. We're back on the road again. It's got a bit of a ride through the State Forest before we get back to Jenolan Caves Road. And we'll head back down towards Blackheath. We'll go down Lothar Siding Road and across the Cox's River and back up to Mount Victoria. Or we'll go up to Mount York actually via Berghoff's Pass. So it should be pretty nice riding today. Lovely riding yesterday. Particularly good going down actually the Vale of Clyde down into the valley. So from the Darling Causeway. It was really nice. Go downhill there, through the valley there, Hartley Vale. Lovely. Ooh, an obstacle. just about, I don't know, 10 o'clock-ish, which of course for me is lunchtime. Just down at the river. Oh, issues. There we go. Yeah, just down at the Cox's River. Lovely little spot. I thought I'd stop here. Still don't need a coffee. Didn't stop at Hampton for a coffee. And I'm just stopping for some tuna and crackers. Happy days. Yeah, I'll take a little break here and then continue on. The ride down into here from Hampton, you turn off at Lowther, and then you basically downhill. I had one or two steep hills to climb up, and the rest of the time it was beautiful downhill rolling hills in the background. Lovely riding, lovely, very nice. Thumbs up for that. Well, just climbing out from the Cox's River, which is behind me. Just as I was departing, I noticed my bike and my front tyre was completely flat. So gave it a few pumps. Could find where the hole was, a little bit of sealant coming out, but not quite sealing properly. So I put a plug in. That seems to be doing the job. It pumped us back up again. I'll keep an eye on that. Beautifully sunny half an hour ago. It's just come over a bit gloomy again. Yeah, so we continue on towards Hartley. So I've just come up Cox's River Road from the river and just back at the Great Western Highway, and now I have to go up the hill. I have been climbing pretty much all the way from the river, so the good news is I go on the highway, there's a shoulder there, and after about a kilometre I get off onto Blackheath Pass, which is a dirt track that takes a slightly more easy gradient up towards Mount York and then cut across to Mount Victoria from there. Just on Blackheath Pass, haven't been on here for about 6 months. If I could pick a line, it's a little bit more erosion since then. Plus I'm loaded up, which was a bit tricky with the two trees that were down. One of them had to climb halfway up the hill. That was quite hard with a loaded bike and a little rock fall. Discretion was the better part of valour. I walked over that rather than send it over it. Yeah, but this is a lovely way to get up Victoria Pass, or instead of Victoria Pass, to get up the top of the mountain. You know, ironically, if it wasn't for the advent of the motor car, this little route would never have been built. The first cars couldn't get up Victoria Pass, it was too steep, so they built Blackheath Pass. It's only in use for about 10 years until some more horsepower attached itself to the engines of the cars and it's fell into disuse. But still used by walkers and cyclists, although technically closed due to the trees, etc. Anyway, it's beautiful here, absolutely beautiful. So that's where my video has cut out. It looks like we'll have to get some drone footage from another source. Just kidding, no drone. All in all, an excellent ride. One minor hiccup going up Berghofer's Pass. Big stick got caught my derailleur. It was quite bad, actually. Big thanks to the guys at Thornley Cyclesport for sorting me out. Managed to get it going again without needing to buy a new one. Thank you very much. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff you guys do, and look forward to the next trip away.